Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Woodham. I'm a civil rights advocate and I need to provide public notice to Escambia County. This is in accordance with USCS rules of civil procedures as well as Rules 17 and 20 of the United States Supreme Court. The Constitution of the United States is the overarching requirement that every state must follow. The Fifth Amendment states that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. However, the state of Florida has enacted an alternative legislation that permits judges, law enforcement officers, and other officers of the court to remove children from living parents without due process of law. An emollient violation is when you pay a public official to break the law. The Constitution has two areas that reinforces this. Article 1, Section 10 says, "No state shall create any law that shall impair the obligation of contracts." Your law enforcement officers, your clerks, your judges are all under a contract. That is a contract to perform based on the oath or affirmations that they took to support and defend the Constitution. 14th Amendment is the other place that you'll find the reinforcement of this issue. And that is where it states that no state shall create or enforce any law that shall abridge the privileges or immunities of United States citizens. The privileges and immunities of United States citizens are at a minimum those enumerated within the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments. Unfortunately, the state of Florida has enacted a law in its inferior constitution that permits public officials, judges, law enforcement officers, whom you all pay, to violate the Constitution of the United States. As a result, there is an exuberant amount of children and parents being harmed by depriving them of their rights that are secured and protected by the Constitution. I'm here to notify you that if you continue to pay public officials to break the supreme law of this land, criminal sanctions can come from that. I'm asking you honorable individuals to please take a look at Amendment 5, confirm what I'm saying to be true, and then direct your public officials to act in a lawful constitutional manner consistent with the obligations that are codified in the Constitution of the United States of America. Thank you.